Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? It's me again, Miguel. Episode 17, Schizo the podcast. We're still on lockdown. Although I forgot how many days it's been already. I honestly lost track. It's just been so long already. And I've been doing the same thing over and over again. Same routine. Waking up in the morning, eating, doing some push-ups here and there, making coffee, watching videos, making my videos myself. I haven't gone out for like 2 weeks now. Yeah. I don't even want to go to the grocery anymore because it's very long line and it's taking them so long. And you know me. If you know me, I hate getting in line. So yeah, I hate waiting. And I think it's the same with everybody else. People are getting impatient with this lockdown, especially with the government. I don't necessarily think the government is doing a bad job, but especially times like this when people are just not being productive and kind of, I don't know, maybe not doing well in life right now. So there's going to be a lot of uneasiness, impatience, and usually when things are not going your way, you tend to blame it on someone else. And blaming the government is kind of the easy way to go about it. So I think that's the reason why a lot of people are blaming the government. Even though, again, as I've said, I don't necessarily they're doing a bad job. But maybe I'm alone in this. But it's not a bad job. It's not a bad job, I would think. In all of this, though, you know who's enjoying? Who's benefiting the most? It's the poor people. Yes, I said it. It's the poor people. But not all of them. I'm saying specifically those poor people who are not working, who does not have a job in the first place before the pandemic even started. Those people who are doing the same thing as they were before. But right now, they are getting money. They are getting donations. And to be fair, they are kind of the ones, if you look at their actions, they're the ones who, looks like, wants this pandemic to continue. Because they're the ones who's still going out, not following the physical distancing that we're all doing, not following the curfew. It seems like they want this to continue. They want us to be staying at home and ruining our efforts, or like wasting our sacrifice. They are wasting our sacrifice. Because even though we're not going out and trying to contain this pandemic, they aren't. They're the ones who still going out. That's one of the reasons why I can't blame the government in all this. Like, I get it. It's not working, but it's not working not because of the rules, not because the rules are flawed. It's because the people who are under the rules are not following it. Maybe not all of them. We are following the rules, but a lot of those people, they're not. So that's why we're still stuck in this predicament. I don't know how we move forward. There has been rumors that it's gonna be extended, the lockdown. But quite honestly, if the people are gonna be like this, people are not gonna follow, then let's just stop this. Let's just go. I don't wanna sacrifice anymore, and then only to see other people waste my sacrifice. I don't want it anymore. I want to go out already and enjoy my life, because other people doesn't seem to care. But I mean, if they can get everyone, and I mean everyone, to follow, I believe we can contain this. And as a result, maybe 2 months or 3 months from now, we can be in the same predicament as, like, China or Taiwan or Korea. We can be free and doing a lot better, and without the fear of spreading the virus even further. That's what I think. Right now, I don't even know what to believe anymore. It's just in every single news, there's a counter to it. You know, like with WHO, I've always believed in WHO. I think they're doing a great job. I think they're unbiased. But recently, I saw this video where they're interviewing this WHO representative, and it seemed like this WHO representative is biased towards China, because they were asking him about Taiwan, and he didn't want to acknowledge that Taiwan even exists. You know, because China, they say Taiwan is part of China, so they don't want to acknowledge that Taiwan is its own country. So yeah, I don't know if it's WHO or it's just that particular representative that's not acknowledging Taiwan. But it is what it is. It's a bad look for WHO for sure, because even though China is doing well, you don't want to be accused that you are biased towards China, especially because China has that reputation where they suppress the bad news that is coming out of them. And recently, we've been hearing nothing but good news from China. And it's all coming from WHO as well. Like WHO is confirming these good news. And so if there's this narrative that WHO is biased towards China, then I don't know how much we can trust this news. You know what I'm saying? So it's just right now I don't know what to believe in anymore. It's tough. You get confused, and especially nowadays in the era of social media, every minute, every second, there's a news, and everything's breaking news apparently, and everything's trying to clickbait you. When that happens, you don't know what to click, you don't know what to believe. You just check the headlines, and hopefully the headlines is correct. But most of the time it's not, because it's just clickbait. So it is really a hard time. This is the time where it's really hard, like, one, to communicate, and two, to believe in anything, because not a lot of, even the news is not trustworthy. So yeah, I don't know where to put myself. You know what I find most ironic? It's everyone else's post. You know, 1 minute they're gonna rant about the government, they're gonna act like everything's falling apart. They're gonna tell you that we have no more chance of surviving this. Seems like nothing is going their way. And after a while, they're gonna be posting on TikTok. They're gonna be dancing. They're gonna be doing some challenge. They're gonna do a lot of stuff that's gonna show the world that they are happy. So again, I don't know what to believe in. Or I'm not saying that if you're mad or if you're sad, you can't post anything that's happy. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's fucking ironic. If you look at anyone's profile, it would seem like they are suffering from bipolarity, because it's just two contrasting emotions that they're trying to show. One is happy and one is angry, and it's simultaneous, and it changes every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. It's amazing, and it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna name names, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know what to make of it. It's not even a rant. I just find it funny, you know. And if you look at it, I would think you'd find it funny as well. You can check your profile. Maybe your profile is a good example of what I'm talking about. I don't know. Let's see. It's just funny to me. It's just funny. I'm not bashing you guys. It's your post. It's your profile. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm just saying. It's funny. I have no idea how you're spending all this free time that you have right now, but I do hope that you are being productive. And if you're not, I would suggest that you do, because this 2 months of lockdown, it seems like everything stopped. It's like nothing happened. Everyone's just lazing around, watching TV, not doing anything, eating, sleeping, just trying to survive. But if you, on the other hand, did something productive, like, I don't know, maybe acquire a new skill, get better in your art, read a good book, trying to learn new things. If that's what you did during the lockdown, when we come out of this, you're gonna be a way better person than you are when the lockdown started. And if everyone else stayed the same, if they stayed stagnant, that gives you a head start. It kind of gives you an advantage. If like everyone started here, and other people stayed here, and then you acquired skill, tried to get better in your art, tried to be a better person, learn more, then it's a good advantage for you who tried to make the most out of a bad situation. So yeah, if you haven't started yet, we still have like 15 days if it's not extended, so 15 more days to be productive when others are not. So that's an advantage. Go ahead and do that. Speaking of, I am really happy that I started doing videos or creating content way before the lockdown even started. Because right now I am enjoying it, and even though I can't go out, this is a way for me to be still productive, and I really do enjoy it that other people are watching, people are subscribing to my channel, and hopefully I hope what I'm doing is not out of vanity. I hope you guys are learning from what I'm doing, the podcast and also the coffee videos. I enjoy making coffee. I love coffee, and I sell food ingredients, so I kind of have I kind of have a good tongue when it comes to flavors. So yeah, I just create from all the ingredients that I have at home, even though I can't go out. So yeah, that's a good thing. I am definitely acquiring new skill, and maybe I am definitely learning a lot more combinations to create a good coffee beverage. Hopefully, after the lockdown, I can have people to join me, not just in the podcast, but also in making coffee videos. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. So it's not just me who's making the coffee. It will be nice if I can have like other people come in and join. And also with the podcast, I hope I get like interesting people to guest the podcast, so that I learn and you guys learn as well from these interesting people that I would be talking to. I've always said that the Filipino people has a problem with entitlement, especially those celebrities and politicians. And this thing that happened with Coco Pimentel just confirms that. You know how it is. Like, we tend to give special treatments to those people who are influential. Thus, they feel entitled. Those celebrities or politicians that you interact with, it's like it's unavoidable. You tend to be extra nice to them. You tend to give them special treatment. So this thing with Coco Pimentel, I am truly not surprised. I don't think he did it because he's stupid. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. But what he did is really stupid. I get that. But he did it mostly because he's entitled. He's a Pimentel from a political dynasty. So you could always assume that since he was a kid, he's been getting special treatments. He doesn't have to fall in line in a grocery. He always gets what he wants. People acknowledge his presence always. So now that he's older and still a politician, I would assume that he still feels that kind of entitlement. He feels like whatever he does, it's okay because he's a Pimentel or he's a politician. So this is no different. What he did, he just feels like he's entitled to do that, even though he's sick. And I actually salute what Medical City, no, not Medical City, Makati Med, yeah. So I salute what they did. They wrote him a letter calling out what he did. And I think we need more of that. I think we need more people calling out people who are influential or celebrities if they're wrong. If they're wrong, we should call them out. We should not hold back and really write them a letter, not just go on Facebook and rant about it and hopefully everyone will join hands and say, yeah, that guy is right. No, write them, call them out, let them know that what they did is wrong, and that way hopefully their entitlement wouldn't continue. It's a process. It's gonna take some time, but if it happened enough times, people calling them out, and then they get embarrassed with what they did, it could be that little by little they will, their entitlement will shrink. So yeah, thank you for doing that, Makati Med, and hopefully a lot of establishments will follow suit with what you guys did. I am happy that this happened, and hopefully it happens more. Not the COVID situation that he did, but the calling out of the famous people. I like it. If I do something that you don't like, call me out. Anyway, it's now getting hot. My drink is no longer cold, and I am running out of things to talk about. So I guess that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and stay safe, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.